Ah! Good evening, hello. How is everyone doing? It's fine. Well, evening, morning, I don't know. Apparently we have people from different time zones a lot of the time. It's confusing very quickly. Either way, me... Well, I mentioned that I had a dentist appointment last Thursday. And it's been a weird week where my teeth have been hurting really bad. And considering it was just fillings, you'd think that it wouldn't be as much of a problem as it is, but it's a problem, and it's driving me nuts. But, other than that, I've been fine. Don't think anything else exciting really happened throughout the week. Nope, not really. I did end up grinding up all the pokes, though. Let's move on into that. Quiet music. Unless I broke something. Would not be surprised if I broke something. Alright. Well, first off, we do know that Horseman, Derp, and Einstein all ended the stream right around 50. Because, hey, 49, 50, that's what it ended up being at. Hello, big boy Edist. Then I also ended up grinding Unironic, Coldheart, and Waldo. All have to say, Waldo's a little bit tailing behind because for some reason he took forever. Ash Ketchum Kalos! Ash Ketchum... Yeah, it's Ash Ketchum Kalos. Thank you for following the channel. If you want to catch me stream at another time, I just stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. I'll stream occasionally on other times, but it won't be Pokemon at those times, but hey. Otherwise, because, hey, I transferred to another game and I was able to grind on that. You only need one Pokemon to kill stuff, so I grinded up two other Pokemon. G-Jaw and the Toad are also both fully in usable levels. Don't worry about missing what happened on Tuesday, Big Boy Edist. Spoilers, I did 3 fights and lost half my team. And that's the end of the stream, because at that point, I'm not going into essentially where we're going to have to face the entire Team Flare with half a team. It doesn't work out that way. But no, now we got a full running team. We have no remnants of the Chaz team. Yeah, everybody died. Spoilers. Otherwise, Waldo does need to level up a little bit more than anyone else, and I do actually need to see if I have any TMs anybody can learn. Yep! I have 2 other Pokemon fully grinded up and ready to go in case something terrible happens. Which it might, because let's be honest, it's me. Calm Mind might not be bad on Unironic. Because Unironic is probably going to do more in the way of special attacking, and having Calm Mind go off first is very useful. Get rid of Torment. Oh, come on! Ooh, Handball. That would be a very sore hand at the end of that. Popcorn. No, noodles for Kappa Noodle Creeper. Alright. Any other... I've got Dazzly Gleam, which is good on Unironic. I don't think Mirror Shot actually has good accuracy. I might be wrong on that, though. If I need more than 2. Yeah, Mirror Shot only has 85 accuracy. I think I'd rather keep Foul Play, believe it or not. Just because Foul Play, I can cheese out a physical attacker with that pretty good. But Mirror Shot, not so much. What else do we got that anybody could learn? Bulldoze might not be bad on Waldo. Just since I think Waldo currently has, like, something else not good. Got Wake Up Slap and Force Palm. I don't need both. The Illuminati. Let's... Get rid of Slap. A little bit more damage, but I guess Palm does actually paralyze, which is useful. Yeah, I think it's 30% paralyzed chance, too, and considering that Waldo's not very fast. He's more of a hider, not a chaser. I got Power Punch. Well, I know one Pokemon probably good to have that on. Gourgeist doesn't... I think it does. I like what Gourgeist looks like. I mean, I could see the idea that it should evolve again. But at the same time, I really do like what it looks like right now. Let's get rid of Screech. I'd rather buff myself than debuff them. Why don't I get Night Slash? Unless I accidentally skipped over it while I was grinding. Yeah, well, it doesn't help that it can be really small. It's not always small. Ooh, Poison Jab for Waldo might actually be useful. Just because it's a damaging attack. What do we get? Fake Out, Knockoff, Force Palm, Bulldoze. I think Poison... Hits harder. Yeah, I don't think Bulldozing is going to put anything at my speed range anytime soon. Because if there's one thing about Waldo, he doesn't even have 60 speed. He is not going first. Huh. Good question. Oh yeah, Porygon, but it evolves with another trade. So I don't think that counts. It might count. You know what, that counts. We'll say that counts. Alright. Look at what we got, because I need a refresher on this team, because this is essentially a new team. We got Waldo, big attack, decent defense and special defense, but lots of HP. We got Dirt, good physical defense, good attack, and he's kind of average across the board, just also slow, but also my Bomb Diffusal. We've got Einstein, Waldo. So, Rock Slide, Shell... I'm iffy about Shell Smash, honestly. But it's fine. Got the wide lens to keep it so I can not screw up. Foul Play, Dazzling... Good. Gourgeist has Seed Bomb. And Shadow Bow and Shadow Sneak. I mean, I wish I had a different physical attack, but I think I get Phantom Force at like 50-something? So I think it's fine. Biggest issue with Cold Heart is I have Beat Up instead of Night Slash, but Beat Up is not a bad attack as long as I have a full team. Otherwise, looking good. Do I have a hold item? I believe, yep, Scope Lens. Probably a good idea on Cold Heart. Let's see, what else do I got? See how cold heart. My cold and frozen heart. I have a lot of big mushrooms. Oh yeah, I was grinding in that place. King's Rock. Is anybody fast enough to take advantage of that? No. Magnet, no. Nobody's a poison type. I guess Waldo can have a black belt? What do we got? Do I have anything? I've got a Sea Incense? Sure. I don't think I have anything else. Nope. What we got? So cold. Hey, your heart can be made of ice. That doesn't really mean much. That just means that it's made of ice. Let's be honest. Ice is nice. That's because then it's not summer. I dislike summer. Too hot. Ah, grunts. You know, and I got rid of Bulldoze. It's to kill like sheer cold. But does it also only have 30% accuracy? Waldo, stop blocking the camera. Kind of a jerk. So kill this last time? Grunts and Lysander. A little bit of everything. I guess I may as well just knock off. Slap. He too fat. He not fat! He just got big hands. Waldo just has big hands. there was enough complaints about the Where's Waldo books that they just had to, you know, go and make him easier to find. So that's why they gave him giant hands and really huge thighs. Ow. I'm gonna slap you to death. More slaps. Now that he's not buff defense. Better slaps. I'm jealous of the Swallow and its stockpile. I wish I had a Pokemon with stockpile. Alright. Do we fight him again, Lysander? Yeah, we fight him again. 2 more times! Not in this hideout. We don't fight him in the secret hideout, we fight him in the top secret hideout. Bet Mike's gonna die. Oh, come on! Do I have to set up those bets again? Are you really wanting to bet on how many Pokemon will die tonight? Fine! Fine, I'll set it up. Not hard to do. It only takes literally a minute. How many deaths bet? Big monies. And... bam! There! Happy? No trust in me. Alright, I'm gonna take Waldo out of the front. Let's try... let's try... Cold Heart, I guess. You know... I have plenty of slaughters. Oddly enough, I don't full wipe a lot. But it's funny the duck thinks I'm gonna full wipe. Or at least lose everything. Galarian Weezing's ability removes all other abilities. So it's just Mold Breaker. And to be fair, I have screwed up with Mold Breaker. Punch it in the face! Punch. Haha. Taunt me all you want, I'm just gonna keep punching you in the face. With Cold Heart's swole forearm. Seriously, Cold Heart has some real big forearms. Ow. True. Yep. Punch it in the face again. It's not like I'm gonna outspeed Sucker Punch. Punch it in the face! When in doubt, or face punches. Now we have +1 attack. Those guys I just wanted to get the +1 attack in hopes to kill the next Pokemon, which is a Durgan. Which has superpower, probably. So, no, Cold Heart is not going to fight that. We are going to send in Unironic, because Durgan. So if you use Durgan attack don't work. If it uses... yeah, that don't work on Unironic. Isn't it ironic? You're at McDonald's again? Oh. Well, I appreciate the fact that you go out of your way to go to, like, McDonald's just to watch the stream. Yeah, Cold Heart, well, you say Cold Heart's frail, but believe it or not, in my experience, Weavile and Sneasel aren't as frail as you might think they are. They have okay special defense a lot of the time. And they can definitely take those hits. Druddigon needs a pre-evolution. It doesn't need an evolution. It also needs its type change to be a grass dragon and not just a dragon. Seriously, they should have done that in the first place. Thank you, miss. I want the yellow one. Yay! Mostly because I want to go heal. Because I have 3 Pokemon at half HP. Thank you for loving this stream, Duck. Still curious of what people even like about me. I don't know. Still dollar drink days. Wait, do they ever... does McDonald's ever have it when it's not $1 for a 32-ounce soda? Wait, no. I mean, it is here all the time. At least I think it is. I mean, I've only been to McDonald's twice in the past 3 years, so I'm not one to say much. So, there's that to keep in mind. Ain't no one need to go McDonald's. Jeez. Also, you know what? I just thought about something. I have the Shadow Tag on horseman, but at the same time, I have this rose incense that's probably a better idea. A cleanse tech? Wait, is that even the one that powers up stuff? That's the wrong tag! In Canada, they only do it in the summer? Ah, makes sense. In America, as far as I know, McDonald's does 50-cent ice cream cones. Which, considering how much I like soft serve ice cream, I approve. Considering how much I hate going out of my way to go to McDonald's, though, Also, still not a fan of McDonald's. Their food's very distinctly flavored. Anybody else feel that way? Like, I'll never say that, oh, it's great and I love to have it. It's just, it has a certain flavor that no other fast food really has. And in some cases, it's just really greasy. Like, I don't know what it is about their nuggets, but you can taste the grease in their nuggets. It's like the breading that they put on them, for some reason, just soaks it up. Free Wi-Fi makes it okay in your books. Well, most places have free Wi-Fi. At least here. I know that Burger King does, Wendy's does, McDonald's does, Walmart does, Subway sometimes does. Pizza Hut does, which is kind of funny, because people actually sit at Pizza Hut and eat. Which is still strange to me. Something feels bad about this Swalot. I don't know why. I'll beat him up. Beat him up! Bam! Oh, that was not a lot of damage. Huh. I expected a little more damage than half. Uh-oh. Acid Spray is such a good move. Ah. Nothing wrong with that. I could probably beat it up and kill it, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna beat it up and kill it. Hopefully. As long as the damage variance doesn't screw me. Get a crit. If one of these hits is a crit, that would be useful. I do have the scope lens, but should be a heightened chance for that. Come on. Good. I do not like getting hit with acid spray, but it is still a good move. I like Swalot, personally. But yeah, it is just a purple blob. Leopard. Punch it in the face! Bam! Cat punch. Is Sneasel a cat? I mean, it definitely looks feline, but would you consider Sneasel a cat? Maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to think what else it could be, because I think Sneasel and Weavile are cats. They look like they're felines, but at the same time, they don't have certain features that make it look more like a cat? I don't know. It's weird. Pokemon is weird. Who'd have thought? Hello, miss. Ah. How rude. You call me a softie and because I wanted to take a nap. Woo! Free heals. Because would Sneasel came in Gen 2, correct? What was there another cat in Gen 2? Don't want to get the suit all wrinkled in bed. By the way, kind of funny that only females are in the bedroom. Yep. Sir, how are you doing? Fashionable people can battle. I agree. Note my sweet ensemble. I'm wearing like blue compared to all your red. I think we determined that all the Eevee lines are not feline, they're canine. And they're also kind of both, honestly, in my opinion. They go both ways. That's why the Eevee and its evolutions are really weird. Punch it in the face. Swept by Ginger Wolverine. I won't be swept by it. I mean, come on, we have perfect Pokemon to fight it. We have, let's see, weak to Earthquake, weak to Water, nothing good against it. Fighting! We have fighting! We got Waldo. Waldo can do it! Perfectly fine. Punch it in the face. When in doubt, face punch. Big the cat! Again, speaking, since Unironic's name popped up, unironically I do actually like Big the Cat. His gameplay in Sonic Adventure sucks nuts, but past that, he's not a bad character. Hariyama is the only check. True. I'm not so worried about Honchkrow, because Honchkrow doesn't have Earthquake. And also, I'm not so worried about his Honchkrow because his name isn't Cyrus. That's why I'm not worried about his. Plus, we have an Ice type for Honchkrow. And, although, yeah, it would be fine. A leopard. Is there a cheetah and a tiger? I think there's a tiger. Hey, also, you are not fighting Houndooms. We are going to send in Derp. Well, Pyro's also a lion. I think Pyro's a lion, not a tiger. Oh no, not beat up with two Pokemon. Because look at the male and female version of it. The male has the huge mane, the female doesn't. Tiger Pokemon. I mean, what would you consider Shinx in them? I mean, they're not I wouldn't say a tiger, but now I'm trying to think of what I would consider them. Yeah. Alright, Derp. Can you fight Toxicroak? The answer? Probably. Or Earthquakes. Oh, don't remind me. Luxray is great. It needs to be a Electric Dark. Why isn't it? I don't understand. It looks like it should be. I mean, I guess Raikou kind of looks like a tiger. Ah. Yeah, but that wouldn't make much sense because Shinxes have pointy ears. They don't have round ears. And Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray all have round ears. They got big old pointy ears Sphinx cats do like me. At least like my hat. No, they're not blue. There's no blue cat in Pokemon. That's crazy. Unless there's a shiny that I don't know about, because I don't pay attention that far. They are not the elemental dogs, they are the elemental beasts. Yep. And of those two, you use Spark. Because one has 100% accuracy, the other one doesn't. Alright, I'm taking Cold Heart out of the front because I don't want Cold Heart in a potential double battle. Derp's also too risky in a double battle. Let's go Einstein and Unironic. Hello, ladies. Lynx. Yes, that would make more sense. They're lynxes. Yeah, they do look like lynxes. You are right. I'll take that. Well, I got bad news for you. I already know that Manectric is slower than it should be. Oh, it has Flamethrower. Just like the one I had! Die. That did not kill it. Alright. Then we go Derp. What was it Chuggaaconroy's reference? I don't know Chuggaaconroy enough to say that. No. Well, to be fair, how many Pokemon are there that are actually considered evil? That aren't ghosts. Or dark. Specifically, or Hypno. Let's make that Psychic, Ghost, and Dark. How many Pokemon are evil that aren't Psychic, Ghost, Dark, or Legendary? Because Legendaries are also dumb. I mean, I know there are water Pokemon like Jellicent that are Frillish that will drag you to the bottom of the ocean, but that doesn't make them evil. That makes them predators. Predators, not predators. Ninetales? Ninetale... No, it's not Psychic, is it? Why do I always think Ninetales is I blame the anime. Any other animals I'd like to see made into a Pokemon? Where's our platypus Pokemon? I say that because I'm actually surprised there hasn't been one. But Drifloon's also a ghost type, and I said no ghost. At the same time, stealing children, that also might be a predatory thing. I did! How you doing, Blade Master? I miss everybody. Bryony. That's kind of an interesting name. Aerodale. Actually, it's a Liepard. It should not have anything that can bother an Ironic. Oh no, fake out. Ah! 6 damage. It hurts so bad. Oh no, Sucker Punch! That actually was a lot of damage. I did not expect 21 damage from Sucker Punch. But it's dead. Yep, she's got a name. Again, you have to spend 50 million Pokebucks to get in there to it. Bees beat Panthers. Well, of course! Look at that, I could also beat this thingy with keys. Because I've unlocked my keys potential. Because of bad jokes. Don't ever let me say that again. Instead, we're just gonna bring out Waldo. Because it shouldn't have anything bad for Waldo, but it's probably gonna use a fighting move, I would assume? Waldo, you're still freaking huge. Nope. Ah. Where's Wally? What animal is Bisharp? I don't think Bisharp is an animal. Unless he's... And I got flinched. Fun. Okay. In that case... Huh. Mean dirt, maybe? No derp. Based on chest. Ah, that does make sense. Does that mean that it needs to that Pawniard and Bisharp need to evolve again? Ow! Oh, that was a crit. That's probably gonna use a dark attack, and that's gonna deal far more damage. Can I potentially switch to Einstein? Where's our Cheshire Cat Pokemon? The X says it would at least be neutral. Go to Einstein, because Einstein at least has a whole bunch of defense. Okay. Yep, I knew that was coming. And the Nidos. Ooh. That would work. Let's see, so you need a rook. Because you have a bishop, pawns, king, queen. So you need rook, knight. Excavalier would work for the knights. Crap, temple. Ah! Ow! That hurt a lot more than I thought it would. And that hurt a lot less than I hoped it would. Okay, then. Uh-huh. I was really hoping bug resisted steel, I didn't remember. Stack Attacka. Well, you could do Stack Attacka, but if you wanted to avoid that for Rook, I'm pretty sure there's something else that would work pretty well. I just have to think of it. In the meantime, I also have to be like, oh crap, I'm going to die. So please hold on just a moment while I try to figure out what to do. I think I switched to derp and I have to heal. Fudgedale would work. I like the idea of Excavalier as the knight, though. Just because Excavalier already has armor and shell armor, and it looks like it could be a knight. I derp, take that hit. Okay. What do I have left for healings? 2 force. This is bad. Palossand. Ooh, that's a good one. Palossand would be great. I wonder why they haven't. By the way, am I the only one that thinks that Palossand and Sandy Gas have their names backwards? Do you think the Sandy Gas would be the Sandy Castle, and then the Palossand would be the pile of sand? I don't get it. Alright, I think I have to heal Derp and hope Derp can pull this off. Otherwise, we're in a bit of a bind. Maybe they just don't have anything that they can say about Sun and Moon. I mean, I haven't seen any of the anime, so I can't really say much, but maybe. Let's see. Nah, we'll just Earthquake. I should have actually yawned, probably, thinking about it. Oh well. Good. Yeah, it should be. But Sandy Gas is the evolved form, and I mean, is the pre-evolved form, and Palossand is the evolved form. Unless I have that backwards in my head, because I remember thinking that I always thought it was backwards. Hold on. Palossand. I'm having it backwards in my head after thinking it was... No, I don't have it backwards! Yeah, the pile of sand is not called Palossand. It should be. Right? I'm not crazy in thinking that, right? Yep. I destroyed you, Miss Green Hair Lady. Come find me on the nearest cliff face. I have something to show you. You'll never forget it for the rest of your life, I swear. I've only used that joke how many times? No. I want to go and heal. Please and thank you. How's Sandygast evolve? I don't remember. I want to say it's just levels, but I feel like I'm wrong on that. What's up, Walla Wario? Yeah, I'd be okay with us having a pheasant in the game. Especially if they use that as an excuse to buff its stat totals a little bit. Just a little bit. I'd be okay with that. Or give it better physical move pool. This is not the worst, but it's not great. One of those that looks really neat, but really doesn't amount to much. Go this way. Galarian P-Dove. I'd be okay with this idea. Let's go this way. The door! Oh. Whee! Items! I am okay with this. Everything about that I am perfectly fine with finding. Now I have 2 heals again. Whee! Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh, sliding puzzles. Everybody's favorite puzzles. England doesn't host penguins? Yeah, but it has, like, Christmas, right? Ooh, that would be an interesting thing for them to do, Duck. Wonder if they would. Waldo up front for more punches. Yeah, there's the forest coming when we get to the next town, so maybe. I think there might be some potions in there. Of course I send in my fighting Pokemon! Doesn't mean that we can't have penguins, come on! Don't be a penguin hater. Let's get Einstein in here. It's at least neutral on its flying attacks, and I have boatloads of defense. Your acrobatics still might hurt a little bit. Ow. And die. Oh no, poison, don't you toxic me. Good. There's one thing I can tell you about Einstein, is that at least he doesn't take damage from physical and can hurt things pretty good. Unless they were also another Pokemon with high attack, and I just realized that Crustle and B-Sharp are very similar stat-wise, aren't they? Brenna has subscribed to the channel for 23 months! One more month and it's been 1 year! One more. It's been not 1 year? I cannot math! 2 years! Don't let me math. I apparently cannot math today. That's a long time. Like, that's way more than half the time I've been streaming. It's been, yeah, it's almost 2 years, and I've been streaming for 3.5 years. That is more than I've been streaming. Slap the Toxicroak. Slaps. What, can't we have Braviary there? Because, as you know, America has to be everywhere. Although they always forget about Braviary in all the Pokemon games, it's weird. An Ironic can't really do much in this fight against the Toxicroak, can he? Well, actually, yes, I can foul play it. We are in Team Flare's secret base. Not Team Flare's top secret base, though. So we're in the first half of the base. Smack it with foul play. Woo! I'm not gonna die. Speaking of which, the bet to see for how many Pokemon will die is up right now. You want to place your bets on how many Pokemon Michael have die? The answer is none. Oh, there's mud bombs. Ow. Her accuracy falls. Not good. Nobody has any trust in me. Just because we don't have the Team the Chaz anymore Does not mean that I'm going to fall over and die at the first sign of anything potentially being dangerous. Let's switch to... I guess Waldo. Mostly because I'm afraid of that mudshot critting and killing me. Watch it do that. I mean, it's definitely been harder without the Chaz. Because as soon as Barracles died, the Chaz died, and then everyone else that was part of that team died. Not good. Yeah. I mean, didn't they say that Alola wasn't actually based off of Hawaii? It was based off of the Philippines? I might be wrong on that. I might just be thinking of something somebody told me that was completely wrong. True. I'm still if they wanted to do another American-based one, like United States-based one, they need to do one based either in Montana or Texas. Somewhere more westernized. It'd be a lot more interesting. Like, we need to go to the Old West in Montana. Come on. Either that or just go to Canada. Canada would be great. I can imagine that would also be awkward for some people. Why'd they do Canada? Isn't America fine? What the crap? What would the Canada exclusive Pokemon be? Other than a moose. Because you know that they would have to give us a moose. It's not like Canada's known for moose, but they would have to have one. Ooh, Spain or Italy would be fun. It would also be fun if we're still talking with European places. What is it called? Ireland. Ireland would be pretty good. Or... I'm trying to think if there's anywhere... I mean, you got Egypt in Africa, but I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else in Africa that would make any sense. There probably are. A beaver. Yes, we would need a beaver. Why did I not think about that? Of course Canada needs the beavers. Leave it to the beavers. Not that movie, though. That movie is not one I like. Alright, and this way. Well, you say that, but the weather here isn't much better. The weather here in Wisconsin, not very good. It'll rain one day, snow the next day, and then it'll be 80 degrees the next day. Because what is consistent weather? I don't know anymore. I guess. I wouldn't say too similar, but I guess that makes sense that they wouldn't do it because of that. Whee! Alright. Yep. That sounds about accurate for here in Wisconsin, too. Alright, yes. Oh, what's for in Gen 52? Maybe. Let's keep Waldo in. Wait. Doesn't one of these named people have a Golbat? So maybe... I don't remember fighting one before. Let's put Einstein up front. Yes. Oh, yes, it is me! No. No, that there's Dexio and other lady whose name I keep forgetting. Or Dexio because his name's weird. Her name's also weird, but I forget it. Mabel, you are a lot more energetic than the other ladies. Just gonna throw that out there. Good on ya. Houndoom, unfortunately, is not something Einstein should fight! Need orange leader Pokemon? Okay, since we're talking about other regions of stuff with Pokemon, what is a... Like, we already have Galar coming. What is a region that you think, like a place in the world where you actually think they might base a Pokemon game? Like, honestly, thinking about it, Russia would be interesting. Although, unfortunately, because of certain political things or shenanigans, I don't think they'd ever do it. But, hey! Russia has interesting history, man. I might not be weak to fire, but I'm definitely weak to special attacks. Hello, Pokemon Girl. Another region in Japan. Yeah, they'd probably do that. More earthquakes. China? But where in China? And why China? China would also be interesting, but I feel like they might just pull out too many of the Chinese stereotype type of things. Let's get unironic in here. Yeah, I could live one, but if it flamethrowered for neutral damage against my only like 40 or 50 special defense and got a crit, I would die. Still hurting, not nearly as bad as Wednesday. That's good. I'm still hurting too. Freaking fillings. Like, it's weird. This tooth is the one that hurts, and they worked on my molars, so what the heck is going on here? No clue. But hey, I hope it starts feeling better for you, Pokemon Girl. If it's anything like when I got my teeth removed, it'll probably hurt for a good 2 weeks at least. And she just has a lot of energy. Mabel's got all the energy. Hong Kong issue. Well, true. Hmm? Is this... Maybe? Maybe. No, it's mostly because of the whole idea that Einstein only had... Oh, it actually has 97. You're right, I would have lived it. No, if you want to know truthfully, for honest and for true, I forgot that I was also rock type, so it would have been neutral damage. I honestly was that dim, and I'm going the wrong way again. Ooh. You know what I would also like for a Pokemon game? A toad? Wow, making fun of me. Don't you know it's very easy to make fun of me because I'm wrong all the time? Jeez. At least gives you something to make fun of. Ooh. And to be fair, that wouldn't be so much a main series Pokemon game where it's back in the past duck. That'd be more like a spin-off, which would be neat. Got a shiny over Wonder Trade. Nice. Was Heart Gold still a silver, or was it in Platinum? That they were talking about that. Also, there was a gym leader that they talked about that had hot Pokemon beforehand. Wasn't it Drayden from Gen 5 that talked about how before he trained Pokemon before Pokeballs were a thing? Yeah, to be fair, the Let's Go catching mechanics, I think is fine. If we keep the battling mechanics. Or they're not necessary. The first ever champion. That would be interesting. A terribly long time ago, a dude with really long hair and a sweet bandana. There was a man, who was that guy, and a Pokemon he loved very, very much. It was a Flower Fairy Pokemon. Wasn't Grass type, though. They started a war, because they could have sworn it should have been Grass type. The man's Pokemon took part, because it was over it. I mean, why? How can it not be Grass type? It has a flower, for crying out loud. And then several years passed. And they decided, you know what? We could take the flower from it and send it back to the guy, and now it's not any risk and the war was over. Unfortunately, you take the flower, and it died. So the dude was like, no, I got to find it and resurrect it by giving its flower back. Please note how it turned to black. Also, don't let me improv stories. I think we realized that. So he made a machine to make it alive again. Because reasons. And it worked! Hooray for him! Isn't that great? He got exactly what he wanted. So, end of story. Right? Oh, no. Dude was angry. Angry dudes. Spiteful. A little bit insane, too. Probably mostly insane. He couldn't forgive people who fought over the fact that, no, it's not a grass type, you dummies. He's like, you know what? I'm going to turn the thing that revived it into a giant laser beam cannon. Because reasons. Yup. And then he's totally going to shoot it. And it accomplishes nothing. Toxic masculinity. Sounds about right. Must be that sweet bandana. Crushing his head and making him not think straight. AZ could be an interesting character if he showed up more than 3 times in the entire flippin' game. It's like, hey, I see this giant guy. He says some cryptic crap and walks away. I see the giant guy in prison. He says some cryptic crap and I walk away. You say favorite Pokemon, but I'm curious what one it is. And then it shows up at the end like, hey, fight me. And then Mike loses that fight and everybody laughs at him. And I walk away in shame. The thing that this story makes kind of sad and funny at the same time, 2 things. Mostly involving Pokemon X, not Pokemon Y. Because the thing is, Yveltal is Charizard. Well, how dare you? Yveltal is essentially Pokemon Death. Kind of funny how that works. Do I have to talk to Az? Mr. Az! Hello! Get key back. Do stuff. Okay. So when Lysander goes to use laser, everyone would die. Now, on the flip side, if you're in Pokemon X, then Xerneas is the life Pokemon. The opposite of Yveltal. Go figure. And the idea is, you shoot that, and that's how AZ and... Yep. AZ is essentially there, and he can revive Floet, and that's how they both essentially gain immortality. Or inability to die to age. They're probably not immortal, you can probably murder the crap out of them, but this is Pokemon, nobody murders the crap out of nobody except me and Cliffs. Not the point. Point is, he's too big, I can't push him off a cliff. But I don't know who's in the front. But when you shoot the other one, funny thing is, it's kind of hinted at that Lysander kind of got all that life shenanigans from the laser shooties and the explodey. And that means that Lysander is immortal. At least he doesn't age. So if he's not dead under all that rock and rubble from when the thing exploded, then he's just always going to be there. Forever. Sucks to be that dude. Ow. In your flippin' steel wings. Maybe? That's the thing. In X he might, and Y he doesn't, and Y he dies. Like, straight up dies. Go. Malamar. I don't think it has anything super scary for me. Just X-Skizzer it. Yeah, superpower should be okay against it. That's neutral and physical, but the buff it does to itself is a little bit spooky. Yeah, it's 4 times effective, but the problem that I was having is if it did something like Psychic, that might be a little bit scary. Because Bug's super effective to it. I don't think Bug resists it. Also, might just be me, but I think Zerosic makes a far better villain than Lysander does. And I think that would have been a great kind of gotcha moment. In that, oh, Lysander's essentially just the funding for this whole thing. He thinks he's the head, but he's like, what is the word? He's the sponsor of Team Flare, so he has a seat on the board. I pushed the blue button! Because I'm wearing blue. Congratulations! I'm going to still activate it, though. But yeah, I think Zerosic would have made a far better villain than Lysander does, in the end. Just kind of pulling the wool over your eyes with that one. Although I figure they wouldn't have done that just because they did kind of do that same thing in Black and White. And though that reveal was kind of dumb because N is a great antagonist. Gains for days! Thank you for following the channel. If you ever want to catch me stream another time, I stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. I also occasionally stream on other days, and I'll probably start this up next week where it's going to be another game. You'll have to figure that out. It'll be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's also at that, but it's not Pokemon. So be prepared for that. Yeah, they could have done it in a Z. Yeah, here's the thing. I like X and Y. I think it's a good game. If they made a Pokemon Z in the same vein as like Platinum, Emerald, then that would have been fantastic because this is a game that needed it. Because it feels like it's just incomplete. Also, yes, Pokemon cutscenes. Thing's very pretty, though. And you have characters that amount to nothing, and it feels like they should. Like, Zerosic kind of does something in the post-game with Zinnia? Not Zinnia. Zinnia's in the other game. I don't remember girl name. A homeless girl who gets fancy suit. Don't remember her name. And then he kind of does something, but the 4? 5? Scientist ladies don't do anything. Ooh. Well, that wouldn't really be a remake at that point. That would be, I would want them to, like, redo. I guess that would be a remake. Calling things remakes is kind of confusing, isn't it? Because if you remake something, and that's also like, I made an HD remake of this. Just the same game, but in HD. Whereas you have ones that are like, I remade this game. Now the story's better. Is there a different word for both of them? Yeah, Malva's in Elite Four is part of Team Flare. That is touched on once. She says it in passing. And it's like, what the crap, dude? It's like, oh, she's also the news lady. Again! Things that they could have done. Because, let's say, you get, like, news broadcasts to spread paranoia about this whole Team Flare thing. And she's subconsciously, we'll say not super subtly, spreading paranoia and panic. You know, like the news do. Again, not so subtly, as well, in the actual news in America. Then that would have made her make more sense. Then have you essentially defeat her, and then that would... interesting thing could be like one of those things, like all the times they remastered. Yeah, like that! Like, something that they could do with her is it could be something like, she's still part of the Elite Four at the end of the game, but it pretty much goes, oh yeah, this will probably be my last participation in the Elite Four, that she says, and then she effectively gets removed from the Elite Four after you're done. And she hints at that, not straight up saying that. And then you do the Elite Four again, and she's not there. It's someone else with the exact same team. Just that someone else that Never showed up before. Yeah. Dark Souls Remaster. Dark Souls, okay. If you want, do you want me to get onto that rant? Because I have a small rant about Dark Souls Remastered, mostly because it's Dark Souls 1. Because I have been playing it since I have the Switch, and that was one of the 2 games I bought for it. I have been playing Dark Souls Remastered on it, and I have essentially a major complaint about it. Is the fact that you can only, if you're locked onto an enemy, you can only dodge in 4 directions. It's really dumb. Ah! True, I should do that. If you ever have any interest in playing any of the Dark Souls, play either 2 or 3. Do not play 1 or Remastered. Just because it's not a bad game, but not what I do. The other game is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Because ever since that game was released, I was like, I really want to play this game. And let's be honest, when they redid Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they should have just done Delta Emerald. There shouldn't have even been an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Should have just been Delta Emerald. And then had the Delta episode. Ugh. Demon Souls, the game before Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Demon Souls isn't a bad game. I've never played it myself. I've watched a playthrough of it. The thing about Demon Souls compared to the Dark Souls games is Demon Souls, the server is down, so you have to go through a little hoop to get access to online services. Not weak to fighting, right? Yeah, I'm not saying that Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was bad, but imagine if instead of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they did just Emerald. It would have been fun. That's the plan, big boys! That's why I bought the Switch. That's why the game that I'm going to potentially be playing, my defense fell, on Tuesday, Thursday next week is going to be on a console because I need to make sure I can get this thing to work properly, because I got the audio levels and the display working okay. Just I'm afraid of there actually being lag between when I see it and when you see it. So there's that as the problem. Nope. Demon Souls is the same multiplayer stuff as Dark Souls, and it actually has even more. Like, here's the thing: Demon Souls has what is it called? Tendency. That's what it's called. Demon Souls has a thing called World Tendency, which is a really neat idea in those kind of games, if you ask me. And I wish they kind of kept it. Blue and red, because the black ones were actually not available. So, also I didn't want the black ones. If I had access to other colors, I would have gotten other colors. But not the point. Point being, World Tendency in Demon Souls, what it was, ooh, that's actually bad, was if you had white World Tendency, that means you did good things, like you killed the bosses, you didn't die while in human form, you only died while in soul form. It's weird, that whole mechanic, but like hollow form and not in human form, so it's similar. But yeah, let's not get into the Rule 34 thing about that, because it's Pokemon and they'll always. But thing is, World Tendency in Demon Souls was mostly based on multiplayer, because if you killed invading players, you got a big boost to your White World Tendency. Which White World Tendency, if I remember correctly, made healing more effective, made enemies weaker, however, it reduced your chance for random drops, other than healing items. And if you had Black World Tendency, which happens if you die in human form, if you kill NPCs, you kill other players, things like that, it makes it so that you have higher chance to have enemies drop random items, as well as pretty much anything in general, but it also makes enemies a lot harder. Problem is, the only way to gain White World Tendency in non-multiplayer is to kill bosses without dying. And if you die, you tend towards Black World tendency. And some actual cutscene things in Demon Souls aren't available unless you have one tendency or the other. So you really don't have a good way to influence it. Kind of annoying, but also a neat mechanic if you ask me. Sadly, with the server broken, you have to go shenanigans and get a different server, but you can. Ah, hello, Serena. This still isn't a cliff. Told you, find me at the next cliff. Katniss's birthday's tomorrow? Huzzah! Cat birthdays! Okay, Duck, on that note about people making that stuff right as the news is released. Yeah, they are not. They're actually using blank models and then just putting actual... Like, they'll use a... Like, if you look at a how to draw book, you have a blank thing with no clothes and no facial features or anything like that. And then you just stick the features on that and bam, that's how it works. She's turning 2! Okay, enough talking about, certain things that the internet likes to do. What does Lysander lead with? He doesn't lead with Gyarados. Let's use Cold Heart, I guess. I already have Switch Online. Mostly because I've been playing Dark Souls Remastered and I wanted to be able to experience the online stuff. Well, I'll tell you now, I've been invaded by 3 different people who are twinking, and it's driving me nuts. Because, like, why are you invading me in the first 2 zones with twink gear? You are a jerk, and I hate you. Mindfu, use Clef for Mindfu. Ah. You think it's Mind Xiao yet? Or is it Mindfu? What did I put in the front? Ah, I put one that's definitely gonna die to a... Oh, look at that sparkle tears. I am going to destroy the Pokemon because we all suck. Mienfu? Is it Mienfu? That was mine. Mienfu. Mienfu! This is the second fight. Yeah, it's Mian Xiao. Mian Xiao? Is it Mian Xiao? I guess that would make sense. Alright, sadly, against this Mian Xiao. We're gonna put unironic up there. Ow. Ah! I don't trust its shenanigans. Horseman, get in here. Make it take half damage. Haha! Doesn't work on Horseman. She's too invisible for you. Bam. Wow. Horseman's faster than Mian Xiao. That kind of surprises me. I thought Mian Xiao was kind of fast. Alright. Pyroar. I got something for you. Yeah. Well, to be fair, that does have a tendency to be an issue with a lot of Pokemon in Gen 5 as they evolve late. Maybe new generation Pokemon, they can reduce Gen 5 evolution rates by, like, 5 levels. Well, to be fair, maybe it's not so much that Oak didn't know about it, so much as he was just trying to protect your weak and feeble 10-year-old mind from being blown. He didn't want to blow the children's mind. Alright, let's get Einstein. No. What do I want to do? Horseman's not faster. I want to send in Cold Heart for this, but I'm afraid it's going to do some shenanigans on me. I guess let's go with Waldo. Waldo, do you have something I can fake out, I guess? Let's go Waldo. Yeah, some are dangerous. A lot are dangerous. And also, to be fair, I didn't want to send in Crustle because I'm slower, and I would be taking a special attack first off, and taking the special attack to start with, probably not a good idea. Alright, Waldo. Because then I'd take a Flamethrower or a Fire Blast and die. Honchkrow, okie dokie. Against Honchkrow, got Einstein. Might actually be forced to try Einstein against Gyarados, which seems iffy. Yeah, special defense is okay, but that doesn't mean that I want to take 2 attacks! Especially one from a Pyroar, which has decent special attack. I don't want to risk that shenanigans, man. Yep. I mean, to be fair, any Pokemon can probably kill you, it's just the fact that they are essentially like wild animals. Alright, Einstein, can you take a hit? Yes. Yes, it is. It is more. That sounds like something that my Togepi would do if I had one. Go for the Rock Slide. He's gonna Aqua Tail me, but I should be... Aha! And that's why you don't use moves without 100% accuracy! As I proceed to Rock Slide and miss. No! It did not! Eh. Ah, it was a lot more damage than I was thinking it was gonna be. You know, 140 defense does not matter when a Gyarados probably has that same amount of attack. That was really dumb of me. But it's fine. Einstein's a genius and knew beforehand that she was fine. I mean, after all, Einstein kind of didn't... Yeah, no. Not gonna get into that. Einstein knew a lot of things. I'm not gonna make fun of the things he didn't agree with. Mostly because a lot of the things were very scary if you thought about them. Don't... Oops, how dare you say bad words? This is a PG-13 stream. You can't say feck. I say feck. I shouldn't say it either, but hey. Close enough to what I shouldn't say. I'll have you know, I am old enough to be old enough for these things. I was always wonder. I am an adult. Really? Oh yeah, it doesn't! We ran into that thought before. Because I was like, oh yeah, the Gyarados doesn't have Crunch! I can totally use a, not Ninjask. A Shedinja against it! So it doesn't have any attacks that will hurt me! So it'll be fine! Oh, Mold Breaker's a thing. Spoilers, I died. I remember that one. I don't remember the Shedinja's name, but I remember that that was a thing that happened. Alright. You died. Creep. Alright, you know what? Cold Heart's still fine in the front. I don't know what these guys are planning. Okay, Serena. Do you heal me after fights? Well, did it die to Crunch? No! It died to Aqua Tail. No, it died to Earthquake. Because Mold Breaker prevents Wonder Guard. Good night, Pika. Thanks for showing up. You're gonna miss the Lysander fight, though. That's the thing that needs to die. Although I can't count on Meowstic for killing it, because Serena is not the brightest. I think unironic might be the best bet here. Someone have a name? No. It was Grunt and Admin. The admin only paid the $20 million to get into the thing, so they were able to have a fancy title and not a red suit. Nope, just admin. There are a few of them just called admin. Goodbye, Meowstick. You accomplished quite a bit, actually. I'm very happy you killed that thing. Oh, hey! That's a fun Pokemon. Good choice on the thing to evolve your Eevee into. You chose quite well. It makes me wonder why. Choose it because I had the Chaz. Were you trying to counter the Chaz with your Flareon shenanigans? This Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. Yep. Team Flare Admin, Team Flare Grunt. Also, he's not bald. If you look at his head, he's shaved. You can actually see the front of his head where his hairline is. I didn't ever notice that. He's not bald, he's shaved. Interesting. Huh. So yeah, he paid enough money to be an admin, and one of the requirements was shave your head. Huh. Can you tell on the overworld? Nope. Huh. No, having a shaved head is not the same as being bald. Did you heal me? Yes. Thank you. Bald's not the same as shaved. Shaved is a hairdo. SpongeBob taught me this. From Weenie Hut Juniors. I mean, come on. Ooh. That sounds like a good thing to have. Just instead. Is Lopunny that common in competitive? Should have probably Leafy ought to name it. The tough guy hairdo. Darn straight. Again, things that I was taught by SpongeBob. You know, the show that's still coming out, I think. When is it going to end? Your answer is as good as mine. Or your guess, sorry. Let's switch. Electric and Dirk. That sounds like a good fight for Dirk. Ooh. I get Brick Break? Ooh, that'll be nice to have. Bald isn't so much a hairdo as it is just you're bald. Please tell me you're both paralyzed and can't move. That would make me laugh so much. Aww. Universe. Yeah, everybody's gonna get Brick Break. They can get Brick Break after this. If we can get Brick Break, we'll break all the bricks. You know, you did a great job there. Wiped out your ally. I took no damage. Oh my. Is that a reference to the SpongeBob movie that I only watched once? Okay. Fun fact about Goofy Goober, and that being in the SpongeBob movie. I know that's in the movie, but the funny thing is, my mom's called me a Goofy Goober since I was like 4. Like, we've called each other goobers before then. Because everybody knows what goobers are. They're just peanuts, right? And it was funny. It just... The fact that that movie came out, and there was a song about being a goofy goober, and it really did just make my mom laugh quite a bit about that. I don't blame her. I find it really funny, too. I'm a goofy goober. Yeah! You're a goofy goober. Also, yeah! We're all goofy goobers. Yeah! Okay, I'm done. But I don't want you freaking girls here because there's no cliffs, and I told you not to find me till we're near a cliff, and... She's not even coming, she's just hanging out up there. Hello, Mr. Shaved Hair. I wonder what color his hair was before he shaved it. Okay, his head doesn't look shaved. Girl's got cooties! Okay, fun story about cooties is back when I was in middle school, that was actually a thing some people in my middle school, honest to God, thought was a thing. And I found it hilarious. Your waifu, Shauna. How can she be your waifu? She's like 8! No, she's not. I think she's probably 12. She's still a preteen. Just barely. But considering when these games came out, probably fine. I think your character is 15-ish. 14, 15. No, cooties are not a thing. They're just germs. Let's send in... ironic, I guess. Unironic? I'll send in derp. Or are they? They might be. No, they're not 10 anymore. That was one of those things that pretty much as Pokemon's gone past, I think Gen 3, it was 10 in Gen 1, 10 in Gen 2, 12 in Gen 3, Gen 4 I think you were 14, Gen 5 I think you were 16, then I think you were 14 in Gen 7, or Gen 6, and Gen 7 I think you were also 14-ish again. It's weird how that works out. The Science Guy Hotline. Bill Nye the Science... Sorry, anytime Science Guy, that's the only person I think of. It's Mr. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Even though Bill Nye the Science Guy is an engineer, not a scientist. Unless you want to really consider engineers scientists, in which case I'm pretty sure every engineer wants to consider themselves that too. I always have bad opinions of engineers. Judgy may have cooties. I have cooties! Is that why people, the girls never hung out with me? Actually, I say that, but... Dick, move. I say that, but in all honesty, when I was in high school, I probably hung out with more female friends than I did guy friends. I think I had 2 guy friends in high school and 3 female friends. Kind of funny how that works out. No, doctor's disrespecting the fact that if you're a nurse, you can be called a doctor. Yeah, weird how that works. No age. No, there's no age on Bulbapedia. It was a... I forget where I saw it. It was not an official statement. But if you just look at your characters and essentially the things that they do and the way that people respond to them, they have to be a little bit older than 10, because even in Japan... Why am I not healed after that fight, huh, lady? What made that fight so much different? Do you not like... It's derp, isn't it? She's anti-derp. You're not so... That makes sense. Will you heal me? Nope. Well, both you chicks stink. And you know what? Here's an easier way to think about this. Even if they're not at legal age in the game, remember when these games came out? Yes. Could have healed me then, lady. Hi, Lysander. Hi, science people. So... even if they're not legal now, when this game was made, that was their age. But how old are they now? When did this game come out? If we say Shauna is... If we want to be generous, we could say 12. How old is she now? 2014? She'd be 17. So... it's still illegal for anybody over 18, technically. Actually, it's not really illegal unless you do any sort of sexual acts, I guess. So, you're fine. You can still be boyfriend and girlfriend. 2013, if that's the case, then you're perfectly fine. She is legal. To be fair, yeah. Sounds fine. Perfectly legal. Now then you have the issue where if you're someone like me, and you're kind of getting screwed over by the half plus 7 idea, then sucks to be me, doesn't it? Problem of being 29. The half plus 7 means that I'm in a bit of an issue when it comes to finding people who does not make it look weird to go out with. There's kind of a difference between this and that duck. One is a completely fictional thing, the other one is you're perving on a real life thing. So be careful on that one. Because that would be like having a picture and doing about that, but if it's a fake picture and you're not necessarily doing it specifically of that and you're doing it more on just the character and the idea of them being older, then that's fine. It is more about maturity, but it's kind of funny to think about that I'm now of the age where with the half plus 7 rule, then for it not to be awkward for me, they have to be legally able to drink. Which makes that funny because I don't drink. Harry Potter is filmed in real life. Yeah, because people like technicalities of waifus being legal. You want another completely personal opinion on this whole discussion that I will stand behind for a long time. I don't understand waifu culture. Like, I never really understood the whole thing, especially when people call certain characters their waifu or husbandos, because a lot of the times the characters that they are like, it's like, I don't see why you would ever want to spend additional time with those people. I mean, sure, they're fun characters, but there's nothing about them a lot of the time that's like, I want to be with them! Like, okay, it's weird. Wow, very subtle, Shauna. Very subtle. Is she legal because playing card? Technically? I guess? Hey, I'll insult... how did I insult... Oh, yeah, Shauna. I guess I insulted your waifu. You know what I just noticed? The female admins are wearing red tights. That's... It's either red tights or red rubber... leggings, and that's... probably not very comfortable, and also red tights sound really weird. It's not just me, right? Yes, I like judging Pokemon characters based on what they're wearing. We've done this before. Anything's legal with enough Uno cards. Oh my! That's a way to look at it, if I've ever heard of one. No, that just makes me curious. Does anybody here actually have a waifu or husbando or anything of that sort? Traeger fashion choice. It's not, to be fair, it's not a fashion choice, I would say. This is more of a actual uniform thing. So it's not a fashion thing, it's a uniform. But because yeah. There's stockings. Because I think you can see kind of a hem at her thigh there. I don't know. It makes it even weird. I don't get the whole... I understand it. I understand why people have that thing, but I don't understand people's mentality on literal, like, worshipping of things. Oh no, that's not a hem. That's just shading. Never mind! He might. Also, you say, looking at their tights, you do realize that there was an anime last season that came out that was literally nothing but an anime about girls in tights. In case you're wondering, no! I did not watch it. Because it looked terrible! Lysander knows the laws. He's doing it. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the admins are legal. Lysander's a leg man. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I'm a personality kind of guy. They don't make us violent. They make us... I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Rock Wrecker! Such a fun named attack, but an attack I will never use. Make us creepy pervs. Yeah. Derp just sweeping these admins. Good job, Derp. Who's next? Mr. Shaved Head. Waifus do make people violent. Because, like I said, some people, like, get incredibly insulted if you say anything bad about their waifu. And I have met a few of those people. Because I have been to conventions. And when somebody's wearing certain character memorabilia and I question it, then apparently I'm the bad guy here. Ooh, hey, having your girlfriend be your waifu is actually not a waifu, that's just a girlfriend. Very different thing. Derp, derp, derpity derp. We're just looking at faces like, I got this. Sure you wouldn't, you already did. Yeah, gamer with the humble brag. I have a girlfriend. Also, good on the anniversary. You have anything fun planned? Going out to eat anywhere? Anything interesting of that sort? I don't know what I would do. If I had 1 year anniversary with my girlfriends, then I would probably... I don't know. Actually, I'd probably cook something. I wouldn't go out for dinner. It'd be one of those that I would actually do my dangdest to make a good meal. Instead of just going out and doing something. Because it'd be something a little bit more personal, I think. But, I don't know. Maybe they don't want that. I don't know. I don't think girlfriends can be waifus. Not eating, watching the stream. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I wonder if the McDonald's people were like, the heck is that? It's just... Okay, I don't have a basement, so I couldn't do that, so unfortunately. Ah. Chili's is a good place for that. I personally like Chili's. If I had to choose a place where I'd like to go for certain stuff like that, I'd like Red Robin, honestly. Just because I like their burgers. And they're inexpensive. Those are two things that I like. Because I'm cheap. Wow. I don't think a government agent would judge anything about that much. Because they haven't said anything outside of the ordinary for the internet. I mean, have you read YouTube comments on certain things? Have you read YouTube comments on other Pokemon Let's Plays? Be careful of those, they get very scary. Also, they're full of spoilers. Do I get free heal from that, or do I have to leave? Yep, gotta leave. Had to traumatize the government. I don't... Again, I think that you are underestimating how much... I think you're overestimating how much they pay attention to those things and underestimating how much they've seen. Government agent probably has a wife. Probably! Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, I can tell you exactly who I... You want to know what I want in a girlfriend if you want me to go there? If I had a girlfriend, I'll tell you exactly what I want her to do. I want her to actually be able to sit on the couch next to me and watch anime or play a video game. Don't have to play anything hard or anything competitive. We could sit there, or I could give them the controller and they can play the game and I would get to watch. I would like to do that. I prefer watching people play games, as I've said before. Which always made that weird. Because that always made my... For quite a while, actually, it bothered my older brother. Because when we were younger, he would pirate games on his computer. And get other games. And I would sit on the floor behind his computer chair and just watch him play. Completely silent. With the occasional maybe mentioning something. But just watch him play whatever game he was playing. It was weird. Hey, it's not creepy if they know you're sitting there, just there. I'm very good at sitting completely quiet, believe it or not. It's kind of weird. I don't feel bad, you live in Redneck South. Instead, I live in... I can't say much, I guess. I live in College Town, Wisconsin, where I actually looked up the statistic for my sociology class. 68.4% of the population in this city go to college. So, Mike's waifu is the Chaz. Sure. I'd be okay with that. That wouldn't be a waifu, that'd be my husbando. Because he's the Chaz. Who wouldn't want him? Come on. Yep. Well, that's how I kind of figure it, Pokemon Girl, which is how I'd rather do it. Is it a corpse? Not that, the Chaz! This the Chaz! See, I still got his picture there! That's how much... It's the Chaz! See? Right there! Goodbye, the Chaz. Alright, I think we have to fight Yveltal. Is he dark flying or just pure dark? I think he's dark flying. At which point, we'll use Einstein. Creepy. Oh no, yeah, it's Yveltal first and then Lysander. Shh, cutscenes. These are important. By the way, Yveltal makes a really good egg when it's folded up. I think it looks like a Digimon egg, now that I think about it. Huh. Yveltal is Bugfair. Oh no! Yikes. Rip duck. Hello, Yveltal. Okay, you know something else? Yveltal... believe it or not, I like Yveltal's design. It's a little bit busy, but it's busy in a simple way. Because it's just, is red black bird with lines on both sides. It's not a crowded design. It's a little bit busy, but I like Yveltal's design. It's Hot Topic, I guess. Shiny Yveltal looks really weird. I'll just put it that way. There's bacon. Yeah, he's got bacon arms. Which I am not even going to try to deny. Yveltal has bacon arms. Nice disable, Yveltal. Good job. Die. I'ma kill you, you dang old burb. I'ma kill you good. Uh-oh. Ah! Ha-ha! Einstein don't care. Except for the fact that you healed. Care about that. I forgot that attack heals it. Huh. I need to catch it? Oh yeah, that's right, I do. Hey, Yveltal. Yveltal. Yveltal? Is it Yveltal or Yveltal? I thought it was Yveltal. Like, it's pronounced like evil. Like, Yvet. If you kind of think about it weird, it sounds evil. Like Yveltal. Yeetal. Yveltal? I think I'll Yveltal. I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's a weird name. Yarvatal! Gotta have those R's. Alright, do I have somebody that resists dark? I don't think I do. Let's just kill it. Then we're forced to fight it again, and then I'll just chuck a Master Ball. Sound good? That way we know I did kill it. Because as it goes, we have to kill the legendary, so... I'm pretty sure it's... both. You can take it, Einstein! You did once, as long as it's not a crit. Ah! Haha! How about some more rocks? Thank goodness for that wide lens that we got. Yeesh. Get out of here, you freaking burb. It wants to help. Well, aren't you fantastic? If you healed me after that fight, that would have been better. But now I'm going to plan ahead with the idea that I have to fight Lysander next. Which we know that Lysander starts with that, so we'll put Unironic up front. Because he starts with Mian Shao. Yeah, I say it right now. Oh, I'm so used to saying it Mine Shao. But Mian Shao. Mian Shao! Mian Cha Shao Cha Chi Shao. Oh, Pokemon, why you have weird names? And I'm going to go heal because I do not trust the game to heal me after this fight. And I am not going to have, him be, well, Einstein, she's not going to be at 15 HP. That sounds like a really suicidal plan. And I'll have you know, I'm not smart, but I'm not quite that dumb. You think you lost your mind in these streams? Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with that. Sanity's overrated. I gave mine up a long time ago. Why do you think I was able to play through Dark Souls 2 twice? Played through it once on stream and the other time, literally the day of the final stream, just to get both endings shown on stream. Yep, straight from start to finish in one day. Took 6 hours. That was pretty good. Actually made me feel good that I was finished it that fast. I would say, why not? Because I'm not crazy. I'm gonna go die. Jeez. Okay, sleep? Sleep's different. I need sleep. I have been really bad about getting sleep. ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no dos? Thank you, taco shell commercials. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? Because that little girl crazy. Just sleep when you're dead. Well, I enjoy sleeping. Believe it or not, I do actually enjoy sleeping. What I don't enjoy is the fact that if I sleep poorly, I'm just tired. Because that's why I enjoy sleeping mostly. It's because I hate being tired. Like, really bad. And on that note of sleeping and being tired, oh god, I can tell I'm getting older because heck, 5 years ago, I could easily stay awake until midnight and wake up at 5 o'clock, no problem, for multiple days. If I'm awake past 10, I'm tired in the morning when I wake up at 5. Like, what the crap? The cult of waifus. Oh boy. Well, you can do it all the time. I don't recommend it because that's called being comatose. you could have popcorn. I've been intending to buy popcorn for a while, but I haven't. Comb toast. Comb of toast! Nice. Hello, Austin. How you doing? Look, we got Evil Tall! Isn't it great? I killed it once, but it didn't want to stay dead. So this is a zombie burb. Zombie. Burb. Zombie burb. Zombie burb goes to box, where I will probably Wonder Trade it away and then release what I get. No, I don't want Evil Tall. Yeah, sure, keep it. Why would I want Zombie burb? They're crazy. Oh, it's Mr. Bumblebee suit. I forgot that it has bees. Why does it have little bugs? That is so weird. It's the encounter here, but I'm not allowed to use legendaries. It's against the rules. It's rule number 7. Note how I killed it first. Also, I couldn't catch it because I killed it first. That made it my second encounter. Alright, Captain Bees. Let's do this. Okay, he has a mega ring. That just makes me wonder, what's with the bees? What are the bugs for? Also, everything is now on fire. Just for good measure. And show. Against you. Gleam. Oh. That's bad. His Mega is a Mega Gyarados. His Gyarados will kick my boot. Well, that's a dead Mian Shao. Mian Shao is exploded. Bees make the Mega more Mega. Ah, I believe it. The Mega Mega because of the bees. I am weak to Infuego, and we are on Fire Terrain, which is not a thing yet. So we'll go to Derp. Derp. Derpity derp 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 derpity derp. Why do I remember Lysander having a female Pyroar? You don't have a tattoo of a bee? Nice. I don't have any tattoos. I've thought about getting one, but I always have this feeling that if I got a tattoo, I would regret it at some point down in my life. Wow. Derp not cared about Pyroar. It yelled at him, and he was like, shut up! And Honchkrow against Honchkrow. You've also got Unironic. Wait. Yeah. Got a gift for bees. I wonder if I should be playing the serious music for this. Too broke for tats? I don't think tattoos are that expensive. Oh no. Oh, that was a crit. That hurts so bad. Dazzling. Whoa! It lived. That's actually kind of... Okay, 2 things that were surprising in that. 3 things. 1, it crit back to back. What a jerk. Yeah, it's a little wannabe Cyrus Honchkrow. Got nothing on Cyrus's. It's just... It wishes it was Cyrus's Honchkrow. But it's not. Got nothing on it. Yeah, but I didn't think Klefki was faster than Honchkrow. Ah, yikes. Well, $50 isn't that bad for something that you only have to do once. Alright. I was told that it doesn't have Crunchitize. So as a way to not be affected by its next attack, we go to Horseman. Because it's got Earthquake, which we resist. It would have Aqua Tail, which we resist. Speedy Keys. I mean, he is kind of Speedy Keys. Unironic is ironically kind of fast for a pair of keys. Jingle keys. I guess that's a reference to how if you jingle the keys, they jingle really fast. Alright. Do I want to trust the idea that Gyarados does not have Crunch? It might have Ice Fang. Wow, not much faster. Yeah, Earthquake can be an issue for Unironic, and I'd kill Unironic. I'd kill Cold Heart. Zerp's not gonna sit too good. Ooh. Yeah, but it still hurts. If we send in Horseman, then Horseman takes big damage from Ice Fang. Let's see. I mean, we could C-Bam it. Actually, I've got 100... Holy crap, Horseman! 148... Hold on a second. Horseman has the most defense out of all of my Pokemon. What? Okay. Let's go Horseman. Whee! Huh. I did not know that Horseman had that much defense. Gyarados got very swole. However, it doesn't have arms, so it just kind of got bigger upper body. Comes the Earthquake. We're fine. Yep, perfectly. Holy crap. Yep. And that's why I also hate Gyarados, because you find it in every run. Just about every run. Like, I'm faster than Gyarados? Alright! Oh, it has Outrage, too. What? Huh. That surprised me. I fear of Speed Tie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually afraid that we're tied in speed. Because that was Mega Gyarados speed, too, not regular Gyarados speed. Okay. Huh. Speed-Bam? Okay. Huh. Huh. What is that? Small Gorgeist. We got a small one, I'm fairly certain. Wow. Angry Lysander! The 99. Huh. Small Gorgeist is pretty fast. Wow. Oh, look at my victory pose, it's so different! I only have 2 victory poses. And I use one once. Huh. No. Gyarados just became dark. Gyarados got so mad that it became a dark type because it's not a dragon. You can't use the ultimate weapon anymore. We took the zombie burb. Second slowest is nice? Second slowest what? Base 69. Ah! Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I have not used Gorgeist. And that surprises me. I did not expect it to have that much defense, that decent of attack power, and have that fast of speed. I mean, its HP's kind of butt, but you have cat hairs in your mouth. Ooh, that sucks. Also lasers. And now Lysander dies. What happened to the... Everyone on the team of the Chaz died within a stream of each other. Without the leadership of Bericles and the Chaz, everyone that was on that team died. Hello, Dexio, another lady. Tierno, where the crap did you come from? It's very sad that the Chaz is dead. I never got to make a soundboard where I had Chaz it up on. Mostly because I still cannot find a good soundboard application for the PC. It just lets me press a button to do something. It's really annoying. I found one for a death counter for Dark Souls, but I can't... Okay, I lied. We had to encounter AZ 4 times. But I can't find a soundboard that just lets me push, like, Alt and A for stuff. Like, why not? Why is this so hard to do? I mean, I could make one using a certain program. I forget what it's called, but it's also a pain in the butt to use. Also because I am not super programming savvy. Alright. All that is done. We can now heal. This went so much better than the last stream. Death counter for Nuzlocke. If you want the death counter for this run, we are at 9 or 10. Let's see. Angus died. After Angus died... I forget who died next. I believe that Island Duck died next. Oh yeah, we still got Zombie Burb. Hold on a second. After Island Duck died, we lost... He was very much so too pure. Yes, begin connecting to the intranet. Yes. We have a thing we have to do. Hold on. There we go. We have to Wonder Trade! Oh yeah, Voldemort died. I think actually about 11 died this run then. Maybe 12. Wonder Trade. Wunderbar! Why do I still remember all my dead Pokemon's names for the most part? It's kind of weird. Alright. Goodbye, Zombie Burb! We don't need you! Don't want you. Now the question is, should we keep what we get from this? Or should we just chuck it? If nothing else, I could potentially breed it and so we can nickname it. And I could grind it up later if necessary. Alright, but if it's something we already have, we can't keep it. There it goes! Nincada! We didn't have a Nincada. Okay. No, Chuck. I got keep. No, that's a plan. Keep. Chuck. So I got one Chuck. Trade it again? Did I trade it again? He'll blow the whistle. So... should I keep this Nincada? Or should I chuck it? Or should I do it again? Hi, Chuck! I worked with somebody named Chuck, and then he quit, and it made me sad. Look at keeps and chucks. Okay, you know what we need? We need Zavil! Hold on. We bring up come on, Duck, you know when it's these kind of things, we bring up Zavil. We'll go to advanced options. We set it for 80 seconds. Give it a long time. And... colorful. So everybody, I need you to tell me keep or toss. I've got Pokemon Girl say keep. Now we're going to turn on that. We got Discool that says keep. Hold on. There we go. I'll do this one. We've got... let's see. Yeetist that says keep. We got Duck that says chuck. We've got Brenna that says Wonder Trade again. That is also an option, I guess. Respin for Harkin. Let's see. We chuck the duck. Ooh, no. So is that everything? I've got 3 keeps, a chuck, a trade again, and respin. Yeah, Duck, you are always outnumbered on these cases. But to be fair, this is one of those most fair ones. Alright, this is the most fair way to do it, really. Alright, you know what? I'm going to switch something around real quick. Okay. There. Fly wheel changes. There we go, that sounds better. I guess I could do this. Also because there is some control over the colors on the wheel. And looking at the colors that it has, there's some things that make more sense to be keeps and chucks. There we go. Fly wheel changes. And the wheel. So we got respin, trade again, chuck on one side, and keep all on the other side. Let's give it a spin. What will happen to this Nincada? Well, and by the way, when I say keep, I'm going to try to... Actually, I'd need a female, wouldn't I, to breed it? I'll try to find a way to breed it, that way we can have it named. That's the plan. We need to have it have a name, not just Nincada. That would be dumb. Real dumb. Real dumb. Oh, it's sitting on the keep side while it's slowing down. Are we gonna get a keep? Looking like it might be a keeper. Purple keep. It's a keeper! Huzzah! So we keep the Nincada. Boop. And the wheel goes away. So I need to figure out a way to breed this and have a Nincada. Who names it when it hatches? Whoever gets spun when it hatches. To be fair, that means it could be duck. 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, that is true. We do get doubles. Shall be known as Homewrecker. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's disconnect. No, Mr. Pass the By Jack. Disconnect from internet. Yeah, I can probably trade myself a Ditto for it. Wait, can we breed yet? Yeah, we can. Alright. Call it Duck Chuck. The Duck Chuck. It's a Chuckster. No, we already had a Pokemon named Chuckster. I don't remember who Chuckster was, though. Bonus points if you remember who Chuckster was. He was a Chuckster. Oh, no, I remember who Chuckster was, now that I think about it. I remember who Chuckster was. Yeah, he was a throw. You'll get it right eventually. But yeah, it was a throw, because you named it. Yeah, he was a Chuckster. Chonk. Chonk and Stonk. Donk Chonk. The Duckster. That just makes me want to play Mario Sunshine. Which is weird, because I don't particularly like it. It's a fun game, though. Speaking of which, you want to know a game that I thought of just yesterday, and I was like, man, you know what game I want to play on stream, but we have another game lined up already that I need to play on stream? I want to play Super Paper Mario on stream. Just because it is a very good game, and I don't think it's a game that gets as much love as it should. Especially in comparison to, 1, the other Paper Mario games, and 2, any other Mario platformer. But I love the villains in that game. Yeah, I think it's the plot in it's kind of funny. And there's just some funny bits in that game. I like it. Okay, if this is blasphemy on the highest regard, how long has it been since you did it? Then since you watched it? Yep, count to black. Blah, blah, black. Blah, 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 blah. Professor Suave, we're done with that. I must get the final badge, because it's a thing I must do. Hello, little girl. How you doing? Wait, what? Oh, you have a luxury? Lucky little girl. Like blight on this world. Need to play an Animal Crossing game? Yeah. The problem with Animal Crossing playing it on stream or anything of that sort is it's one of those games where it just keeps going. Alright. What do we get? It could be anything. It could even be a Nincada. It's a Graveler! It's going to explode! Or is it? Well, I got bad news for you, Graveler. Mwahaha! You can't explode on me! Haha! Nope, no explosions allowed. Ah, that's great. Hmm? Professor Daddy. I'm so surprised that actually worked. In that I get to catch a Graveler because I have Damp. Wow. Who saw that coming? That, one, I run into a Graveler, and two, I have a Pokemon specifically so I can still catch a Graveler. That's great. That... so good. Alright. And Animal Crossing is for the furries! What are we talking about me for, Yeetist? I mean, I kinda got the cat, you. New Leaf has credits? Yeah, but it's still kind of a game where you don't have an end goal for the most part. More than that, the end goal takes a long time. Nope! She cannot leave on her own terms. We need to break her out of her self-destructive tendencies. See what it did there? Alright, who do we got here that wants to name the Graveler? Since this is our first Pokemon of the night, I'm pretty sure I can put a lot of people on this. Let's see, who do we got here? We've got... Yeetist. We got Harkin. We got Duck. We've got Pokemon Girl. Who else do we got hanging about? I got Duck, Harkin, Yeetist, and Pokemon Girl. Anybody else? Brenna still here, probably. Brenna. Bada bing. Cat girls are just the best thing to have. Eh. Not really any different than any other thing. Don't think that he'll ever be okay. Oh yeah, cuties. That sounds about accurate! Alright, up. Wait, no, this wheel isn't set up properly. Hold on a second. We need... let's go with this color. Actually, this color. Alright. That is quite fancy. But you have good apostrophes. I mean, hey, just because you're insane doesn't mean you're not good at grammar. Ooh. I don't like tea. I'll take the nap, though. Who gets to name the Graveler? The Lady Graveler. She's nothing but Graveler. Too many caps there, Yeetist. Oh, Discool's here! Ah, crap! Discool, I didn't see you say anything! Did I miss it? Discool. I didn't say you say anything when I was looking at stuff! No! Because that was a bad Goofy impression, leave me alone. That's your call, Harkin, what you want? I could... But also, Dragoon's not on the wheel either. So, yeah, somehow I missed Dragoon. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Harkin, for being big man on campus, pretty much. Definitely not me. Harkin for top tier good boy. Yeah, I read it out. Hey, I never said I was smart. I think we've been through this before. I am not a smart person. We have a quote for that. I forget what number it is, but there is a quote for that. Let's see. Number 3 quote. I have a quote for that. It's the 3rd one. Watch your language. Is it really going to? I love it! Yes! That is fantastic! It really wanted to give Harkin the Graveler. Really needed to give him the Graveler. Alright, Harkin, what are we going with? Maybe we should remove him for rigging it. I agree. I'll remove him on the next one. Name it Kapow! Not Kablam. That just makes me think of an old Nickelodeon show. Kapow. Kapow. I am 29 years old. Yes. You want to trade it? I can trade it. I can trade it off stream if necessary. Also would need to grind it up as well, but not the point. To be fair, Brenna, what do you think the average age of people watching my stream is? A lot of people were just in high school. You guess what's legal? Wow, I only took 2 steps in it again. Weird. More Gravelers! You can help me? It's not a big deal right now, Pokemon Girl. I'm not in a huge rush to evolve it. Yeet years old. Yeet. Okay, this is a bridge, but this is not the bridge I'm afraid of. Wild Graveler just wants his girlfriend back. Honey? Honey, no! Come back, honey! Something over here? Yeah. Getting to bed? Well, heading out of McDonald's, Duck? Have you gotten enough weird looks from the people working there yet? That you decide, it's time to go. Have a good night. Alright. I don't want to teach anybody. Brick Break? Where's Brick Break? Where's Brick Break? I want Brick Break. How do I break them bricks? In cave. Aw, man. Okay. Yeah, Duck's the one going to bed. The one down there. Aw, man! Seriously? I guess that's fine. I can get rid of one of the moves that I got with the TM to learn Brick Break, which is not an HM anymore. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, who got a move that I can remove? Coldheart does. Speaking rock smash. ¿Hablas español? Solo un poco. Not really, no. Barely enough to get by, if that's what you want to know. And by get by, I mean I can guide people in a retail environment, but that's about it. And you also apparently like abusing your caps lock button. Come on, Yeetist. You gotta lay off the caps a little bit, dude. And also potentially calm down a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, I can tell you one thing. I abuse my caps lock button all the time, too. But that's because when I'm using voice communication stuff, like Discord, my Q key is the caps lock button. Feel like I was lied to. There's nothing here. Wait, is this a different area? Is this in a different area? Because I want that. I want that Pokemon. Yes? Maybe? I didn't pay attention, didn't it? Terminus Cave. Okay. We get to have a Durant. That's awesome. Paralyz. Ow. Ow. Oh, crit. Alright, and more nest balls. Watch that Truant. I think that's a move that Durant can have. I mean, an ability it can have. Nope, it's got Hustle. I think those are the only two abilities it can have. One's its hidden ability and the other one isn't. Nest Ball? You're calmer now? Good. I recommend drinking water. Yep, Truant and Hustle. That's what I thought. And it has Diag. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, 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 dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, 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 dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, 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 and be really annoying. Let's put in dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. I like Durant just because if I gave it the wide lens and it can have Swarm. Aw, man. I hope it doesn't have Swarm. No, it doesn't. This ant being caught. Not gonna lie though, I really do like Durant. The typing of Bug Steel is really neat. It just means avoid fire. Ow. Hone Claws and Hustle is a very good way to go about it too. Now let's try this repeat ball. I have 10 of them. It must work, right? Yeah. Alright, who do I have that could hit it and not kill it? Horseman with a ghost attack, maybe? Yeah. Horseman with, Spooky Dash. How does Truant work? Truant Dig, I think you... Good question! Do you stay down for 2 turns? And if you did, that would kind of suck. Alright, let's actually Leech Seed it instead. Boop. There we go. Oh no. Then I can just keep chucking balls. Chucking balls and draining life. Alright, let's just try a Premier Ball. I have 38. It's a lady, maybe it wants to be the Premier Lady Ant. Sadly, I don't have any Luxury Balls, because those would probably work. Fun fact. At the tabletop shop that I go to on Wednesdays, one of the people who goes there, his favorite ball is a Luxury Ball, and he figured that it had a 2x catch rate. And it's like, it doesn't, though. In female symbol only. Wow. Well, they wanted you to be sure that it is, in fact, a lady. Ladymon. That makes it like a Digimon. Lady Devimon. Among other ones. Seriously? That's kind of dumb. Alright, let's just Shadow Sneak so that I don't hit it. He's a boy? Wait. So you got a boy named Lady. I guess that's fine. I think that's what they refer to in the anime world as a pretty boy. Or as Bridget. If you don't know who that is, don't worry about it. Alright. I don't know why Bridget's always the one that comes to my mind when I think about that. Eh, I never even played the games or watched the show that it was in. I don't even remember what he's from. Alright. 1 Foot Ant. Bridget's in the next Guilty Gear. Ooh. That's right. They are making another Guilty Gear. Time to name that ant! Alright. So let's see. Duck said that he's out for the night. Harkin's not on the list anymore. I still got Yeetist. I've got Pokemon Girl. I've got Brenna. Dragoon and Discool still hanging about. Wow. It's Kevin Durant! But it's a lady! Darn it. Good pun. But not a man. I know, that's funny how that works. Cat oil. It's not even a cat. It's even a bug. Alright, I think that's everybody. Also, on the note of Heatmore, I don't like Heatmore. So what is that other one? Is Heatmore the one I'm thinking of? Heatmore's a legendary, isn't he? Or am I thinking of the other thing? The Anteater Pokemon that's a fire type. I don't like him. Oh! Brenna Breer, number 52. What would you? Heatmore is the Anteater? Okay, that's what I thought. I do not like him. His move pool is bad. Heatran's the legendary. Okay, that explains why I get confused. Brenna Breer 52. What would you like to name the Durant? This Durant, she is fantastic. She is very, very stubborn though. Keep that in mind. So what shall we name her? And I'll stop talking with an accent eventually. Probably right now. Probably safest to stop as soon as I started. Kevin Durant. It's even perfect for a lady. Kevin Durant. Should know who that is, but I don't. And it perfectly fits, too. I think it's some actor or something. Kevin Durant. Goodbye, Kevin Durant. Who'd a box with you? And now I must find Brick Break. A basketball player. Okay, that would make even more sense why I have no idea who they are. Is Mikey knowing anything about sports ball? That crazy. I don't know nothing about sports balls. I mean, I know how to play most of them, but that's about the extent of I know of sports balls. I refer to it as sports ball just because I include baseball, basketball, football, all of them. And yeah, and non-football American. That football too. Alright. Rock Smash. Lazy and overweight. I'm lazy. I'm overweight. But it's mostly I just really have never been one for the sports stuff. Mostly because I'm not. The only balls I throw are Pokeballs! Didn't you know? Yeah. Not this cave. What cave? Because it wasn't the other cave. Ah. Yeah, that's kind of where my issue comes in with sports is... If you want to know enough about sports to carry a conversation, you have to know a lot. It wasn't in the cave we were at a second ago because there was nothing in that cave. Trade named Murder. Murder. Okay then. Hold on. Pokemon XY brick. Break TM location. One of the mine shafts in Terminus K. Look at the southeast of the house. The inverse. I was in the right spot. It is in this cave. It says it's in the one next to the inverse house. That is the inverse house. Hey look, Pupitar. Don't need another rat Pokemon. Silly Pupitars. Also another female. Apparently I'm really good at running into female Pokemon still. Never understood why that's a thing. Alright. It's ladies' night. Oh my! What was allowed through the filter? Oh, murder? It is kind of surprising that that is allowed through the filter that they use. Eee. Alright, I can go this way. Okay. Ah, fudge. It says it should be this. Let's use Horseman. This guy looks like he has ground types. Horseman can mutilate those with seed bams. Everybody likes seed bams. Hello, Worker Narek. I do not recognize that sprite. Also, Gravelers can't explode on me. So, at which point... You know, wait. Okay. You know what I just looked at? Look at, your guy's sprite from behind. Gorgeist looks... If you look at Gorgeist's sprite from behind, like if it spins back around, it looks like its hair that it has its hands, like the thing that's like hair-like, has its hands on it. But then if you look at it from behind, it also looks like the lighter part is like a cloak going down over, like, a dress. Like, the pumpkin from behind looks like an old-timey dress with like a upper part hanging out over that part. I wonder if that's how it's supposed to be. No one else got what Pokemon? I'm confused. I think that might be the intention from behind. Which makes sense because Gorgeist kind of has this almost like witch theme going on with it. Yeah, it looks like the Tails of a Tux is kind of what I'm talking about. And then it's just like a two-piece kind of thing. I could just have really big legs. Them some real big legs. It's an interesting thing to look at, and I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be. Gee, thick! Darn straight. Yeah, I saw the Pokemon name that you said you got named Murder. And that is weird that that got through the filters. Well, for all we know, it might have just been a hacked Pokemon, but at that point, you'd think that even the online filters would have caught and not let it be Wonder Traded. Oh well. Who knows? Close combat! Oh my. Waldo's looking at murdering some foos. Sure. Thick from behind, spooky from the front, thick from behind. Weird. You released it, good plan. Wouldn't have kept it. Somebody sent you a murder telegram. You're gonna die in 7 days. Because it's like that movie that I don't like. And again, I'm not a huge fan of those kind of movies anyway. Ah! Fudge! I dropped my book and now I can't find it. It's the unabridged version. You're not funny, Aaron. Okay, I was okay with that joke. Gorgeist or Trevenant? Honestly? The more I use Horseman, the more I'm feeling Gorgeist. I'm not gonna say I'm anti-Trevenant, but that's because Trevenant has Horn Leech, which is a really good attack. But Gorgeist so far seems really good. Got it in 2013. Yep. 7 days. Be careful. Ah, fart nuggets. Ooh, we could have had an Ariados in here. Darn, I like Ariados. He's a good bug. Run from you. Although I like how Duck betted that all my team would die. Not a single Pokemon has died. Alright, what do we got here? Up this way. Of liquor toes and... What? Oh, the toe guy. That's right. Ugh. That guy is weird. Frozen toes. I can't feel my toes! He talks the same way you have been in chat. In all caps. I remember that guy. I thought he healed me. Nope. He just complains about toes. Nope. Duskstone. I don't have anybody that evolves with a Duskstone, though, but meh. Oh, what do you mean I randomly found a Razor Claw? Also, I tried to find a Razor Claw in my Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire games. And, unfortunately, do not have. So, not going to be able to evolve anytime soon. Ah, fart nuggets. I'm going to run out of repels. I think that's my last one, actually. I don't want to be on the bike, because if I'm on the bike... What the crap? How did the round the cap... How'd the rock come back so fast? Or is this a different rock and I'm just not paying close enough attention? That might be the problem. It's still weird. Yeah, well I did. They're both in post-game. But I wasn't able to find one. Because Graveler rebuilt it. Ah. Alright. This way? Use a gut. Ah. Fart nuggets. Do I have a super repel or any other repel? No. Well, in that case, cleanse tag. Give that to Horseman. Yes. Just because I wanted to keep away as many as I can. Full heal's okay. What's your Poke Waifu? That's a weird question. Because we were just talking about waifus and I already said that don't quite understand it. And I have tried to think about that before. And I can't really say with a unanimous decision that like, I would go with that one. Mostly because they all are either too young. Even the older adults are very young. Like, what the crap? Like, I will still never get past the fact that Cyrus is 24. What the heck? Have you seen that man? The fact that I am older than Cyrus scares me. The adults are too young. Yes, kind of a sad thought, isn't it? Usually the adults are, like, 20. A platinum gamer from... Wait. Cyrus just had bad genes. Maybe. Which I guess maybe I shouldn't make fun of him for that. To be fair, yeah, he looks old. Like, there's no getting around the fact that Cyrus looks like he's pretty old. It really is kind of unfortunate for that guy. Seed Bams! Pew! Zen Headbutt! Aha! Ow, that actually hurt. More Seed Bams! Okay, Cyrus definitely looks like he's in his late 30s at least. Cyrus got Ash's agings. Ooh. That's really unfortunate for him then. Halucha? Well, you have flying attacks. The horseman, not going to deal with that. We're going to send in... Unironic. Because, yeah, you wouldn't have anything good against it. I don't... it might have ground attack, but I doubt it. Steel Wing. Dazzling Gleam! This should do no damage. Yeah, almost no damage. You have to go for the evening? Well, have a great night. Thanks for showing up, Brenna. Hope you have fun. I'm probably going to call it quits after I'm done finding Brick Break in this cave, wherever the crap it is. I might also give up on it, because my Pokemon are starting to get a bit too hurt. Like, if I have to fight another trainer, I might just escape rope out. And go, peace, dude. No Brick Break for Mike. It'd be sad. Alright. Gotta take Horseman out of the front. Let's put Cold Heart in the front. Okay. Nope. That's just an elixir. Not helpful. There's a full restore, that'd be quite helpful. Whee. What? Mike, what? What did I do this time? What did I do, Harkin? Am I actually in the wrong cave? I looked it up and it said it's the cave right next to the house with the inverse people. I swear that was the house that I'm right next to, right? Found something on Shauna's age. Okay, escape rope it is. Thank you for reminding me that I am apparently inadequate at knowing where to go. I was gonna go buy more repels. 12 to 15. That's about what I figured. Said she was about 12. Oh, hello. Frickin' tree. Brother Durant. Went in the wrong entrance. Which entrance do I have to go in? Please let me know so I don't do the dumb. Because otherwise I will... Really close to it now, though? Yep, so now 17 to 20. She's almost... Well, she is pretty much legal. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with going out with somebody that's 17, honestly. Just because if somebody's 17, you can go out with them. It's just, again, don't do anything beyond that. Is it southeast? I mean, the one that I had to rock smash took me into just a single cave that had a... just one item in it. Oh yeah, buy Rapels. I need repels! Repels! Give me. Please and thank you. I have a lot of money. I will take, like, 20. Actually, they're only 10k. I'll take 30. Also, never buy max repels, they're not worth it. Optimistic. Optimistic thinking about being able to go out with your waifu legally. Legal lollies. I don't care how much you tell me they're legal, they are not. Man, that bush! Always full of bugs. Seriously. Alright, so southeast. So, southeast? Yeah, I don't care what you're telling me about that. There's a difference between being a lolly and being short. Follow the track from the entrance I took. Take the first turn. Okay, turn on the super Rapels. Brick break! I'm coming for you! Huzzah! Thank you, Harkin. I would have been in that cave forever. Feel dumb. I actually went on this track, like, halfway down. I walked to here and then turned back. So ain't I just a genius? Hello, miss! Oh, no, 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 watch out! Push her into the lake! Push her into lake. I'm still gonna do it. Can't stop me, Granbull. Alright. Against Granbull, I've got a perfect thing for you. It's Waldo! No, it's not, because Waldo even... Wait, does Einstein have Poison Jab? Who did they give Poison Jab to? I don't remember. Was it Cold Heart? Who has Poison Jab? I don't even remember. I'm going to Einstein. Whatever. I'm also getting a little bit up there in level, so I'm going to turn off the XP share here in a second. And rocks! Trainer classes are legal. Like, lass is not. I don't wonder that. She's a lass. That means she's young. That's what a lass is. She's not. She's in her teens at the earliest. I mean, at the latest, so no. Just like youngsters, definitely not. Rising stars, also probably not. Da-da-da-da-da! I like Day-Day-Day. Day-Day-Day needs some X-skizzers. That thunder? Ow. Oh. Today I learned Fairy Resist Bug. Okay. No. Little Timmy is not legal. I hate to break it to you. Horseman is faster than da-da-da-da-da. That is also kind of surprising. To be fair, I don't think most of the trainers that you fight are legal. The camper and the backpacker probably are. The hiker is. He's got a beard, man. If that's not a telltale sign that somebody's at least in high school, then they're probably me. That's all I can say about that. Because, yes, I had facial hair when I was in junior high. Alright. We'll call that good for now. I think this is as good a place to stop. I think we gotta go meet Professor Suave. Mr. Handsome. Mr. Also Crazy. Let's save the game. And end it here. That was fun. So, as per usual, thank you everyone for showing up tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, we stopped Lysander and Team Flare and their crazy shenanigans where, hey, we want to make the world beautiful. How do we do this? Kill everyone. How do we kill everyone? Use the Pokemon as batteries. Won't that kill the Pokemon too? Yes! So in the end, everyone's dead. So that does not make much sense. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope to see you on Monday when we continue. We will probably be fighting Wolfric. I think that's his name. Mr. Ice Gym Leader. Plus we will go catch more Pokemon, probably fight Professor Suave, rival battles, all this fun stuff. Maybe not the Death Bridge yet. That's coming up, though. Be prepared for that. Either way, I hope you had fun. Hope to see you on Monday. And have a great weekend.